Hello, assassins, and welcome back. We are here with episode 4 of Zelda Theories. So, today we are doing the Death Sword. Ooh, ah. He is the mini-boss of the Arbiter's Grounds, which, as we discussed in the first episode, is a prison. Well, was a prison until Stallard took it over and degraded it into what it is now. Okay, theory warning. So, there actually is, on the Zelda Wiki, there is a theory about Death Sword, and while I was researching about him, this was all I could find, so this is pretty much all I've got for now. This is all I can find on the Death Sword, at least for theories. At the start of the battle, papers are seen dangling from the ropes that hold the sword down. If looked at closely, they appear to have ancient inscriptions written upon them. This may mean that the Death Sword was a demon from the ancient times. It seems that the people living in the Gerudo Desert were unable to defeat the demon, considering he is invisible to the human eye, so they sealed him in his sword. In terms of the sword, it seems that it was an object of Ganondorf's origin, because at the end of the battle, the sword is the only thing to burst into dark energy, while Death Sword himself turns into a group of flies and exits through the roof. This may mean that Death Sword was aided by Ganondorf and used to kill the people of the desert. If this theory was to be true, it may explain the absence of the Gerudo tribe. Some fans mistakenly believe that the Death Sword's neck is bent, and believe that this may indicate a cause of death. However, a close examination of its behavior, as well as its animation files, reveal that the neck is always relatively straight, and that it is in fact its entire back that bends to the side, and not just its neck. The confusion lays with Death Sword's cloak, which obscures its spine and lower neck, which falsely leads to people to believe it's just its neck that bends. So I guess that wasn't important. Okay, so here's some trivia. It says, I don't know, I'll read through this. Death Sword shares many of his characteristics with Phantom Ganon: the horns, the skull face, an ability to fly and disappear, and a similar sword. Phantom Ganon may have served as a concept art for Death Sword. During the first part of the battle, Death Sword shuffles in a similar manner to the Dead Hand from Ocarina of Time. Death Sword also wears similar styled clothes to Ganondorf's in the Wind Waker. Both this creature and Phantom Zant share a unique mini-boss theme. Some players have experienced a glitch that renders half the battle complete before Link even walks into the room. When Link does, Death Sword will act as if that phase has been complete, with his sword raised ready to attack. Okay, I probably shouldn't have read that, because that's not part of the theories. Death Sword shares its name with the French name Gomez Faucher, meaning harvester, alluding to the Grim Reaper. You know, I always thought of him as a Grim Reaper. I don't know why. I just know I always have. That's pretty much it for this episode, because, like I said, I couldn't find anything else on him. Next episode is going to be about Zaz. So, until then, may the shadows touch.